The President's Murderer. Chapter 1. The First Day. Run. The man thought. Move. Faster. I can't stop now. Over the man's head, the night sky was black and cold, and in front of him were the trees, tall, dark trees, 500 meters away. I can hide there, the man thought. I can hide in those trees. They can't see me in the trees. He looked behind him. He could see the lights. There were 5 or 6 men. They ran fast, and their lights moved up and down. They were not far away now. He could hear their feet on the ground. The man ran faster. His legs were tired. His body was tired. There were noises in his head. He could not see. The trees were 200 meters away. He wanted to stop running. He wanted to lie down and sleep. Then he heard a new noise. Dogs. They've got dogs, he thought. Oh no, not dogs. I can't run faster. But he did. Faster and faster. The trees were 100 meters away. 50, 20, and then he was there. The trees opened their dark arms to him, but he did not stop running. It was dark and quiet under the trees. He ran first to the left and then to the right. He came to a hill, and for a second or two he stopped and listened. Nothing. Then he heard the dogs again, but he could not see the lights. Don't stop now, he thought. Dogs don't need eyes. They can find you in the dark. Quickly he ran down the hill. It was very dark here, and he could not see very well. He ran into a tree and nearly broke his arm. Careful, he thought, careful. He put his hands out in front of him and ran more slowly. Then he heard a new noise. Water. A river, he thought. The dogs can't follow me across water. Where is it? Quick! Soon he found the river. It was not very big, but it ran quickly. The water was cold on his tired legs. He walked and ran up the river, through the water, for about 2 kilometers. Then he stopped and listened again. He could hear nothing. He stood there and waited. The trees watched him with dark, secret eyes. Nothing, no dogs, no lights, no noises. The man was cold now and very, very tired. I need sleep, he thought. Where can I hide? He looked up at the trees. Up there, he thought. The dogs can't follow me up a tree. He found a tall tree and went up it. He could not see the ground now. He half sat, half stood in the tree and listened. Nothing. An hour, he thought. Sleep for an hour, then go on. Go south. Hide in the day and move at night. I could get there in 5 days, perhaps 6. The man put his head down on his arms and slept. What are you saying? You lost him, the chief of police said angrily. The young police inspector in front of her was tired, very tired. He wanted to sit down, but people did not sit down in the chief's office. They stood and waited, and perhaps the chief said sit down. Then they sat down. but not before. So the inspector stood. "I'm sorry, Chief," he said. "We couldn't find him in the trees. We looked all night, but it was dark and..." The chief and police put her hands on the desk in front of her. "You had 5 men with you, Inspector, and the 2 dogs, and you couldn't find him." Eva Hine, the chief of police, was a tall woman of about 50. Her eyes were gray and very cold. Dangerous eyes. When Eva Hine said jump, people jumped. They did not ask questions first. Then Inspector waited, and the chief of police looked at him coldly. "What are you waiting for?" she asked. "Go out and find him. 3 months ago, this man, Alex Dinnan, killed the president of our country. He's a murderer, a dangerous man. 24 hours ago, he escaped from prison, and our new president wants him back in prison today, now, at once." The inspector quickly left the room. His name was Felix, and he was 33 years old. That was young for an inspector, but he was a good policeman. He liked his job and worked long hours, but he was sometimes afraid of Ivan Hine, the chief of police. 10 minutes later, he was back in his office, and Adam came into his room. Adam was 25 and usually worked with Felix on important jobs. "What did the chief say?" Adam asked. "Find Dinah quickly," Felix said. "So, let's begin. Have we got photographs of Dinah? And what about his family?" Adam put some photographs on the desk. "He's got a wife and 2 young children," he said. "Right, I was photographs on television and in all the newspapers. 4 men can watch his house and family, day and night, 4 hours on and 4 hours off. Next, I want policemen at all the airports and..." Telephones rang, and people came and went in the office. Felix and Adam worked on, late into the night.